I bought one of these about 3 months ago when I installed it. I got 3 toilets in the house. I had flapper troubles and I went with the dual flush and it was working good. And I bought 2 more because I was going to upgrade the other 2 toilets. These got delivered a couple weeks ago and I haven't done that yet, and now I'm not going to. Here, I'll take you in the washroom and show you why. This float has already lost its buoyancy. I have to physically help it up. Let's do a flush. Do a full flush. Flush is good. Plunger goes down. And I had it set to the water line, which is right there. And now it comes up above the water line. And I actually have to help the plunger up. The other night it got stuck. Sometimes it will unstick itself. I don't know if it's stuck or just lost its buoyancy. I took this cap off, took this valve out, poured vinegar in there yesterday, thinking it was calcium. Okay, so we're up to the fill line where it was adjusted to. And now she's going over the overflow. It was good for 3 months. Total repair kit, 2-inch dual flush valve and premium plus fill valve. HYR460. Failed after 3 months and wasted a ton of water. It saved a bunch of water for the first 3 months though, but bills did drop by about, 4 cubic meters over a 2 months billing period. But what happened the other day was I noticed that this float wasn't coming up and it was overfilling the tank and it was going down the overflow. So I just replaced it with a brand new one because I got 2 of these. 2 more, and that'll be 3. I have 3 toilets in the house and I was going to upgrade the other 2, but I actually had to take parts out of one of the new kits to fix the first one I installed 3 months ago. This one hasn't been opened yet. I'll show you how I fixed it. I want to figure out what happened is this was binding, and I looked at that, nothing binding there. Try to figure out where it's binding. Pop this cover off. Don't need tools. And then you take, I'm looking. Nothing here that I could see is binding. Very simple in there. Then you take this, lift it up, spin it counterclockwise. I'm not quite sure how I did that there. Counterclockwise. And this lifts out. No moving parts inside there. The only moving part in there is that little pin going in and out of that rubber. So pop this rubber off. And had a look. No calcium or anything in there. The rubber is swelling. And the hole's getting too small for that pin. So I took a toothpick and I shoved it through that hole and put some cooking oil on it, vegetable oil, and it seems to be not binding now. But is it going to swell some more? Do I need to drill it out? Do I need to ream it out? Do I need to just replace this rubber every 3.5 months? So much for savings. I wish somebody would invent a toilet that works properly and lasts more than 3 months to a year. And that's that. That's ready to be reinstalled. This is the old one that's going with the plunger parts of a new one. Here, I'll take you and show you my toilet. I got the new fill valve installed in my toilet. And that's another thing about this, that plunger thing. No matter what I try on that toilet, I can't get it to do a number 1 flush without having to hold the button. I've adjusted everything back and forth. I tried everything under the sun. I'll show you those adjustments. Hang on a sec. It's right here. I forget which one's which. This is the brand new plunger. They come from the factory with that all the way up, I think it was. I'm not sure which one's for the number 1 and which adjustment's for the number 2. There's also an adjustment here. What I finally did was I raised them both all the way up and left it like that, and I don't use the #1 flush unless I just want to raise the water up a little bit in the bowl, because when the wind blows sometimes it goes down. But no matter how hard I try with this particular toilet,